tells a story. Senator Lysanderoth's defeat at St. Mary's was perhaps fate itself. Unforeseen by the Hell Killer was the emergence of Jin Hanyu, whose bloodthirsty conquest for interdimensional purity led him straight to Lysanderoth, the archmage hell-bent on power, a fallen samurai obsessed with eradication. Their duel has shattered the very heavens, nebulas stained red by the trillion slaughtered. The Shadow Realm is obliterated. The Hell Killer's 900-year search for Lysanderoth ends in vain. The advent of chaos ruptures the old rule. Order shall test and be tested, harkening forth a dark alliance.
For the sole purpose of keeping the forces of chaos at bay and maintaining order in the universe. It is evident, however, that an error in causality has prevented you from fulfilling your task and thus requires divine intervention. My intervention.
What's the meaning of this? I've done nothing but act on your behalf for eons!
What you've done is tarnish my name by pursuing a violent crusade with no end.
It is a sacred duty unto myself and your divinity that I purge impurities from the multiverse you grace!
You fool! An infinite cosmos is bound to have imperfections. In fact, I specifically included deviation in my creation. What I did not account for are the inexcusable crimes of the incarnates of pride and greed, who would go as far as to completely annihilate one of my dimensions. Your head swallowing has resulted in the instantaneous deaths of trillions in the Shadow Realm. More life than either of you could even comprehend vanished without a trace.
You claim to be a being of infinite divinity, yet cannot comprehend the necessity for a universe under my dominion. If order is truly what you seek, you would not hesitate to bestow the mantle of responsibility on my shoulders.
Order is the opposite of what you stand for, Lysanderoth. I saw firsthand what you did at St. Mary's, and I shudder to see what you do with real power.
After countless attempts at galactic conquest, you have been thwarted every single time by people far less powerful than I. You and your samurai assailant are nothing more but bickering fools who refuse to halt your incessant lust for power.
Silence! I will no longer tolerate this slander upon my name, even by the likes of you, O greater will.
And I will no longer tolerate you, champion, strip the Shaojo of his powers.
Lysanderoth!
The Deus Imax is mine. Hanyu, get us out of here.
My powers! wizard.
We have more pressing matters to deal with than the loss of your so-called powers. In case you haven't wrapped your feeble intellect around, we are being hunted by the highest authority in the cosmos, and he will not stop until we are at his mercy, a fate I plan to avoid.
And just how are you going to do that? It took every ounce of your power just to fend off my assault!
The recovery of the Deicide Axe is instrumental in my plans to reclaim my spot as the true ruler of the Omniverse. It was forged from a relic known as the True Cross for the sole purpose of killing gods.
Yes, but in case you weren't aware, that supposed god killer isn't even strong enough to put a scratch on the greater will. Its only real use is to eliminate lesser gods deemed useless to the multiverse. And since you've made an enemy of the most powerful being in existence, you're going to need something far stronger than a mere god killer.
Killing a chronotype requires a weapon that transpires reality itself. There is only one weapon in existence of such magnitude: the Anti-Imperion Amp of Negation.
You do realize the amp has been lost to the ages. I've traveled the multiverse for time immemorial, and I've only ever seen it used once to drop Cthulhu in the umbral plane. Finding such a relic from the ancient wars would be impossible before we're hunted down and killed.
Finding the amp is not the primary concern, for I have already ascertained its location. It lies within the umbral planes, locked away with the very same chronotitan it was used to vanquish. The only accessible path to that dimension are the Eternity Gates, found within the ruins of Necroval.
Necroval? In the mortal realm? Seeing as how the champion has stripped me of my interdimensional cognition, I still see no way of us leaving this nexus point. Unless you're feeling lucky about traveling to any random universe, I'd say your plan has failed before it's even begun.
My plans did not account for your powers being stolen in the same manner a common thief snatches a purse. However, your assessment is correct. Unless we find some means of navigating interdimensional space, we will be forced to sit and await our judgment.
Show yourself! Who goes there?
Wait a second. That voice.
It's kind of cramped in here. Maybe I just push like this.
The Saurus?
What's up, guys? Are you saying you don't know how to get back to St. Mary's?
How are you?
I usually just take an Uber or Lyft, but you guys seem to be outside the discount zone. Not sure if St. Mary's will subsidize that, but either way, I'd be happy to show you the way back to campus.
Of course. You must still feel a connection to the sliver of your soul I compensated the bookstore for, in place of my overdue book fees.
wait, hold up, what was that?
Silence, you dotes, just lead the way.
Right, let's go.
Sorry, boss. They escaped.
How foolish of these lowly thieves to assume escaping would do anything but delay the inevitable. Their trial still stands.
It is still concerning that Lysanderoth was able to get a text from the Imperium Codex. He's more resourceful than you give him credit for. His dark alliance with Jin may be the biggest threat the multiverse has ever faced.
Which is why I need you here in the Eternal City. These two have become exceedingly problematic for the multiverse, and I fear their chaos is leading into the Omniverse. In your stead, I have scoured the cosmos in search of an elite force that may subjugate the fugitives. Behold! Their chosen leader, Cavaleiros, captain of the Interstellar Defense Brigade. Dark Jin, mirror warrior from the Terrorverse. Othmar Wolf, crowned Uberman of the 2020 Schwarzfield Games. Wycliffe Windstar, famed Lord of the Stars. Alberto Einstein, the smartest man in the Omniverse. And Saffron Thundercaster, lightning mage of Avalon. I have faith they will return with the fugitives for the Divinity Trials. Return grace to these dark times, just as the morning sun vanishes the darkness of the night. They are Dawn Patrol.
Alright, guys. I think you made it.
This looks familiar.
Behold, the seat of my power during my reign of terror. As you have probably gathered, my interests in this institution were not purely academic in nature. The excavation site to the ruins of Necroval, like just
Oh, you're talking about the wall. So wait a minute, you're telling me it wasn't just for the cockeyes?
No, it houses one of the most powerful beings in existence. How it stayed hidden across the millennia is a mystery to me. Let's keep moving.
This really takes it back.
the ruins of Necroval.
The last time I was here, I was making Topher shotgun. A bunch of cases of stolen Gale Ale.
Fool, pipe down.
Through there lie the Eternity Gates, the primordial doorway, fashioned by the Greater Will and sealed by the Hell Killer to imprison Cthulhu and his night hordes within the Umbral Planes. They're all that separates the multiverse from the forces of chaos and where we shall find this app in question.
Enough talk. Let's hurry and... Who the hell are you?
We are the Dawn Patrol. We have been ordained by God to hunt you down and bring you to trial.
Ha! You lot, hunt down Jin Hanyu. Realize that I too am a god, more than capable of taking down your band of insolent dredge single-handedly.
I wouldn't be so sure of yourself. You pride yourself as a flawless god, well, all I see is a child with a stick. And after all, you've lost your powers, haven't you? Or maybe you just prefer taking a leisurely stroll through the multiverse instead of using one of these.
You shut your...
Enough! This is not the time for petty bickering, Hanyu. This group may consist entirely of dull-minded peasants, but they still outnumber us. We need to be careful.
Evildoers, villains, your galactic conquest ends here. Alright. So we, the Dawn Patrol, are here to stop you. Fool, you just had your fix. You don't need you ODing again like you did in Universe 12.
Hey, that's right. At your levels of intake, the odds of our success are almost 425,000 to 1. Isn't that right, Osman?
I have to over.
Let's see today, version man.
Alright, in that case, let's not waste any time bringing these guys in. Dawn Patrol, engage. I'll leave the samurai to you.
I know. I prefer working on my own.
What are you playing at?
A predictable strategic move that should work to my advantage. Hanyu, you've just gotten in my way. You, all of you, are vermin, cowering before me, thinking what, I wonder, that you might somehow succeed in your ordained duties. I cannot help but sympathize, for your feeble minds are too vacant to comprehend your coming destruction.
Alberto, Saffron, Steven.
You're making this too easy.
Shit, my point.
Wie ben je? Wat heb je gedaan? Ah! Saffron, use your thunder magic.
No clouds, man. Look up.
Your peasant magic cannot save you. Cataclysm!
What's the matter? How is this body going weak? I find your shout joke that relies far too much on their powers for their own good. It looks like you're no different.
Oh, please. You think after all these years, I'd grow as conceited as you? You're in over your head.
Let's not forget, dear Xiaozhou, that you and I are one and the same. I am your reflection in the mirror. I am the shadow that follows you. And I am the grim reminder that one day I will replace you in this multiversal execution. Let's face it, Jin. You're just a third-rate samurai with a fourth-rate sword. Mirror, shadow, you're awfully verbose for a cheap knockoff. You can't possibly defeat me! Do you know how many parallel universes I am ahead of you? Of course. Shadow always follows its caster.
Getting out of hand, bud. I'll take it from you. Lysanderoth, prepare to fall to the wrath of rusty country music.
You are a fool to challenge me, Windstar. Your unrefined agrarian melodies are no match for the power of metal. Enough of this.
What's happening? Did you brainwash him, wizard?
It would seem that he's acting on his own accord.
Jin, I presume the previous owner of that sword has been taken care of?
Destroyed beyond reality. And now, not only have my powers returned, they've been significantly magnified. What I don't understand is you.
My alliance with the Greater Will and the Dawn Patrol was a front. You see, where I'm from, paying back a life debt is paramount to anything else. You may not remember, Jin, but you saved my planet long ago, burdening me with seemingly unpayable debt. But now I've had the opportunity to save the one that prevented my home world from annihilation.
So I take it that you're the one that's responsible for the, skill level of your team.
Who were those guys? They seem pretty chill.
They were appropriately incapable, but with that, you should have enough time to get to the Eternity Gates before.
Yeah, we're definitely fucked.
What's going on here?
He's back!
Not yet. Even with our new ally and your rekindled powers, we're still not strong enough. I sense he's received the divine blessing of the Greater Will. Our current battle power is insignificant to that of the Hell Killer.
You two go. I'll take it from here.
You don't know what you're doing, Cavaleo. If those two get loose, who knows what kind of havoc they'll wreak on the multiverse.
Sorry, Hell Killer. Don't take it personally, but I got a debt to settle.
You betrayed the Greater Will, and that makes it personal. Your honor has blinded you from the evil of these men. Jin just cut through a dimension, killing trillions, and Lysanderoth isn't the summoner of chaos for any old reason.
That may be, but I'd rather die with honor than be on the Greater Will's dog leash.
I haven't been protecting the multiverse for centuries just so you can encourage its doom. Killing Wycliffe was a big mistake. I'm turning you in. Adios, amigos.
It's like a maze down here.
Hey, Archmage, I don't know if this is good enough to tell you, but I can no longer feel my soul.
This is the Umbral Plane. It cuts off all connections to all other realms. The only way we're leaving here is with the app.
Makes sense, actually. But, how do you know where you're going?
Because I was here, my acolyte. I was here 900 years ago.
So it really is here. Wait a minute, I said something.
In this chamber lies the only other chronotitan in existence. Cthulhu, your summoner has returned.
Lysanderoth, what brings you here, my summoner?
We come seeking the anti-Empyrean amp of negation.
Why do you seek the relic, the weapon responsible for my eternal damnation in this timeless tomb, the prison of the void?
We have been relentlessly pursued across space and time by the forces of order. The Greater Will has cast his judgment upon us under these Divinity Trials. We are certain to meet our ultimate demise. Your warden, the Hell Killer, stands guard just outside the Eternity Gates. But with the amp, we seek to challenge his might.
The Greater Will and his order. What weakness? Only in chaos is strength born. Yet I am ever impeded by the amp of negation. The summoner seeks vengeance. But what of the samurai? Of one so blinded by delusions of order that he has become an agent of chaos himself?
I have no quarrel with you, Chronotitan. This chaos has corrupted the realms, and only we can restore order amidst the blind rage of the Greater Will. These chains that bind you, they cannot be broken in the little time we have. But the amp serves as our ultimate weapon against the Greater Will's wrath.
Such ambition, such stubbornness. Take the amp, yes, and wreak havoc across the realms. Take the amp, and through chaos shall my power grow.
So we can just, take this?
Yes. Now that it is in my possession, it is my humble servant, bound by ancient cosmic permanence. The amp's existence transpires reality itself and can be summoned at my command. The Greater Will himself stands no chance against such unrivaled power, let alone the Hell Killer.
Careful, wizard. Even this omni-negating weapon is not without its weaknesses. It can only be utilized once before it must regain its luster. It draws its power from beyond time and reality itself, effectively ceasing to exist while it recharges. So I won't stand to be executed all because you didn't have a steady aim.
Worry not, samurai. I've spent the better part of a millennia planning for this very moment. The age of order is coming to an end. Come, let us face trial and see if we can't make our plea.
Lysanderoth Macros, summoner of chaos. Jin Hanyu, Shaojo of the Zansushi. You have both been condemned by the highest order of existence. Your transgressions rupture the heavens themselves, and you will be judged.
Condemned, you say? In the past, that little threat has shaken me to my core. But now I see your weakness. You once lectured me on the importance of imperfection, that deviation from the divine is a natural part of creation. Lies! Deviation does not inform perfection, it sullies it. And it appears the almighty greater will has squandered its own divinity. You disgust me. You should have thought twice before stripping me of my powers, before humiliating me. For now, Chrono Titan, you will be erased from existence.
Such insolence will not be tolerated. My judgment is final. Your fates are written, and your presence in my reality are hereby terminated. Prepare yourselves for the divine wrath of a Chrono.
Now!
Your very souls will be
Fuck, they got the
eradicated
anti-Imperium man.
Be gone!
I see you weren't lying about it effectively ceasing to exist. Looks like we'll have to take him down the old-fashioned way.
You don't need to tell me.
Fear not, Jet Rampage. My essence has been banished to existence, the ancient prison realm of the gods, but my voice still reaches you. That's why I hereby grant upon you, Hell Killer, the full power of Chrono Titan. You were once immortal, and now you are gone. Go now. Save the cosmos. Save us all.
It will be done, sir. By the order of the greater will, I, Jet Rampage, will exact the heavenly judgment cast upon you. Jin, your hubris has corrupted the once admirable clan that you come from. In Lysanderoth, your evil has plagued the multiverse for far too long. I'm done with your schemes. Let's finish what we started 900 years ago.
You are witnessing the pinnacle of my machinations. Everything has gone according to plan. My plan. And now, after we shatter the divinity of the greater will, there will be nothing standing in my way. Your entire existence has been devoted to stopping me, and the line will be drawn here. You will live just long enough to witness the seas boil and the skies rain fire upon the earth. I will ensure you are beholden to my ascendants, as your dull eyes are finally seared shut from the coming flame. Hanyu, let us break free of these shackles.
Time to take you to trial.
Not yet. However, I'm certain if it's even necessary at this point. The power of a god is useless in the hands of slow and Neanderthal.
You might be right. He may have tackled us through space-time, but I've spent an eternity with immortal strength. And his is all second-hand. Look at him fumbling around. Nothing more than a poster boy on steroids.
Guess it's another day in the gym. Looks like it's arm day.
Impossible! You're getting hit with all the power in the universe!
All the power in the universe can't stop destiny.
Damn it! He's learned to control his godhood. We can't keep this up much longer.
Sorry guys, just calm down there for a second. Don't worry, I'm here for the closing act.
You!
My name is Thesaurus. What's wrong? Got too many balls in the air? Oh, fuck. This might be the end of the line for me, honestly. But we got pretty lucky with that 4% success rate.
It would seem our weapons are useless. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, my acolyte. It appears you have learned to fully harness your powers, but alas, the anti-Imperial amp is almost recharged. Tell me, Hell Killer, do you have what it takes to stop me before I unleash Armageddon?
The blessings of the greater will, I have more than enough power to put an end to your interdimensional reign of terror.
You may be more powerful, but even with your heightened abilities, your efforts will be futile. You're ultimately doomed to fail, Hell Killer. Surrender now or be destroyed by a real god!
Now's our chance, Hanyu.
Already on it, wizard. Omnidimensional severance!
The heart of the multiverse. This is where we part ways, samurai. With the two of you banished from the multiverse and the greater world, locked in negaspace, my dominion over the cosmos will be unchallenged.
You insolent!
I win.
Court is adjourned.
Lysanderoth Contras and Jin Hanyu. Their evil machinations threatened reality itself, but they were thwarted by the Hell Killer's hand. They lie beyond my sight, beyond the multiverse, unaware of their sentence to an eternal struggle for power among the stars.
Freak, cheat, fraud, lie,
but hey, you ready, bats?